jump right into it. For those who are watching this live or are watching the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. All right. And we are live. Awesome. So I am Jamesia Jonay, the wealth creator. I show people how to use other people's money to pay their mortgage, create cash flow, generate generational wealth, and protect their assets. Coming to you live today to talk about the 5 disciplines necessary for 2021 and beyond. I was on a training call yesterday. I'm a part of a business. I'm an independent contractor, but they provide awesome, phenomenal trainings to us, right? We were told 5 disciplines that should be non-negotiable for us. Focus was on business, but as I was listening to these 5 non-negotiables, I definitely wanted to share and bring this content and information to those who follow me and subscribe to my channel. My goal is to provide consistent value in 2021, right? I am a licensed real estate professional in the state of Illinois. I am a licensed life insurance professional in multiple states across the US. Within that business, I am building an agency, waiting on some things to come into place. I am an agency owner looking to build other agency owners. My goal is to build entrepreneurs. My role, or I have been building entrepreneurs within the life insurance industry, sell homes, and also invest in real estate. So we're talking about 5 disciplines, non-negotiables for 2021 and beyond. The first discipline is the discipline of believing. Whatever you believe is going to manifest itself in your life, right? Whatever you believe is going to manifest itself in your life, whether you are a Christian or not, religious or not. The Bible is an amazing book that has some great principles and teachings, right? So one of the things that I remember when reading the Bible, when Jesus was going out and healing people and talking to people, he told them, according to your belief, be it unto you, right? A lot of times we will allow people to put their beliefs, whether they are positive or negative, on us, their fears or etc. And when we accept those beliefs as our own, now we're believing for things that aren't true, believing that you are unsuccessful. Whatever that belief, you can believe you're unsuccessful, you can believe you're successful, you can believe that you're fat, you can believe that you're fit, you can believe that you're wealthy, you can believe that you're poor, believe that you are beautiful, you can believe that you are ugly. Your belief. But I encourage you to get disciplined in believing those things that are good, true, pure, and noble, right? The reality may be at this moment you're overweight, your bank account is in the negative, you haven't been as successful as you would like to be. That may be your current reality, but that doesn't have to be your belief system, right? You have the ability to change your belief system and then act according to your beliefs. So if you're believing for increase, you're believing for success, you're believing to graduate from college, to become a doctor, a nurse, you're believing to lose weight, whatever that belief is, be disciplined in your belief so that your actions show through your discipline, right? Be disciplined in your believing. Expect the great, expect the good, believe for the best. What's the worst that can happen if you believe for the best, right? We already know what it's like to believe for the worst. Let's try to start believing for the best and get disciplined in that belief and get disciplined in those actions, right? The second discipline is the discipline of eliminating distractions. I'm going to use a great example for myself today. And sometimes, no, I'm just going to go into the example. So, my cousin had told me she was coming over today, Saturday, and she said at 8 a.m. And at first I was like, 8 a.m. Wait, does she need me to entertain her? She must be working. I be up, but I don't be up like that. Don't mind, people coming over. So she does. She comes over and she brought donuts, which was very nice. I do eat donuts. I have eaten donuts. I like donuts, cookies, cake, brownies, all of the above. I love chocolate, right? I do. However, for myself in 2021, I'm on a mission to lose 20 pounds. So I'm being really disciplined right now, right? So the donuts could be seen as a distraction, but there is no fault to my cousin. If I pick up the donut and eat the donut, I made the choice to be distracted from my goal, right? But a lot of times we'll blame other people for our distraction. Or I could have said, okay, my cousin is here, so I'm not going to go get on the mat and work out. She's not the distraction. All the time, people aren't a distraction, but we can make them a distraction. Oh, I had company over, so I didn't work out. Or I had company over, so I didn't eat my salad. I ate the cookies and brownies. Or my mother called while I was reading my book, so I stopped reading my book, whatever it may be. So the discipline of eliminating distractions is get laser focused and do what's necessary for you, right? Set time in your day. Don't get me wrong, for what ifs, something came up, something may happen. It could be in your business or personal life that you actually need to attend to in that moment. But a lot of times we're looking for a way out. We're looking for an escape. We're looking for a reason not to be disciplined. So we welcome the distraction, right? A lot of that is tied to our belief system. In your belief, you may be positive in your belief when it comes to your finances and negative when it comes to your health. You may be positive in your belief when it comes to your relationships and family endeavors and negative when it comes to something else, right? So the first discipline is the discipline of believing. The second discipline is the discipline of eliminating distractions. And I'm gonna do the third discipline and then I'll go into some examples, right? Third discipline is the discipline of time management. So it ties into those distractions. Every morning, Monday through Friday, my alarm clock goes off at 4 a.m. I get out the bed around 6 o'clock. Now I have to squeeze in oil pulling, brushing my teeth, reading, exercising, which then causes me to do less in my workout because Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I have a 9 a.m. appointment, right? Then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, my alarm goes off at 4. I may not get up till 7 because I don't have a 9 o'clock. But the Millionaire Morning, there's a book called The Millionaire Morning, says to get up, read your Bible, Quran, or whatever, spend some time in your spiritual life, meditate, exercise, have breakfast, do things before you start your day to set your day for success, right? So my choice not to get up when my alarm clock goes off pushes my day back, and then I may not be disciplined enough to read and do the things that I need to do. And then at the end of the year, I'm wondering why I did not see the success or the results that I wanted. I wasn't disciplined in my believing. My actions are tied to my belief system, period. My belief system is tied to the distractions that I allow to throw me off my goal. And I'm going to use some examples to break that down, right? And then the discipline of time management. As I mentioned with the distractions, you want to build in just in case, what if, oh my God, something happened into your. However, you also need to be disciplined when it comes to your time. You need to respect your time. I have a 21-day wealth meditation, and one of the days says, I respect my time and energy. When you respect your time and your energy, other people are going to respect your time and your energy as well. Time is something that we can never get back. The moment that just passed is gone forever. It's not coming back, right? So, with this discipline, I did a 30-day challenge with BB Robinson, Get Your Business Shit Together. And I want to say day 28 was about consistency. And the things that BB said when it came to consistency is anything outside of consistency is an excuse, no matter how valid it may be. The only reason why we should not be showing up, short of being on our deathbed, sick with like the flu, COVID, fever, something where we're contagious to others, short of being immobile, there's no reason why we should not show up. There's no legitimate reason why we shouldn't show up. Janicia, how can you say that, right? So BB used a great. She's the mother of two. Her youngest is her son. Her son had some complications and different things when he was born, or when he was a small baby. 3 years old, he has to have brain surgery. BB is in the hospital with her son, very much an active, involved mother, loves her son, loves her kids, from what we can see on social media. She showed up. She showed up for her lives. She showed up for her business. She chose to be consistent. Right? She could have said, because I hear it often, it's amazing leading and working, and I'm not excluding myself from this. Oh, my son is in the hospital. I got all of this stuff going on. I'm not going to be able to do these lives. I got to put my business on hold. To each their own. I'm not judging. To each their own. But there is something about being consistent in showing up that turns into results. So I also saw BB post this year in 2020 that she was able to help 30 families Christmas of 2020, not only with food, but also toys and gifts for their children. That is the reward of the consistency of showing up for her business, for herself, for her family, no matter what, right? I've been in the hospital with an infant child before. My son was in the hospital when he was 9 months old. I used it, full transparency, as an excuse not to do the work I need to do in my master's program. It prolonged my program. They understood, but the reality of it was most of the time in the hospital, I wasn't doing nothing. You're literally soaking in your thoughts. My thing was, is something going on with my son? The doctors can't tell me what's going on. I'm in my feelings. Working and showing up in my business could have been a great distraction. We'll get distracted with partying, kicking it, liquor. We'll let stuff like that distract me. Girl, yeah, I can go to the party. Girl, yeah, I can go to this brunch. Girl, yeah, I can do this. But then when it comes to our business or our education or whatever, oh no, I can't show up for that. And then we wonder why year after year we're not seeing results. Again, I am not excluding myself for this. This non-negotiable discipline hit home for me. I just started reading the 4 Agreements. It was our December book of the month. Intended to read while I was on vacation, didn't read the book. Took the book to the beach, didn't read the book. But I started to read the book now. Great book, awesome book to me. Highly recommended, right? So the first discipline was the discipline of believing. The second discipline is the discipline of eliminating distractions. Third discipline is the discipline of time management. I was just watching a video, BB Robinson spoke at one of my events, and this lady was like, oh my God, I'm so busy, I'm stressed out doing all of this work. And she was like, oh, okay, cool, you have clients, you making money. And the lady was like, no, I don't. She was like, so you're busy for what? You're book busy and broke. So we can be busy doing nonsense. If you want to watch TV, watch TV. I'm not saying that. You can do whatever it is that you want to do as long as you're doing the things that you feel are necessary for you to be successful. Are you choosing to do those things? Or are you not doing those things and then just mindlessly watching TV, Netflix, or whatever? Right? The choice is always ours, but discipline and consistency, or lack of discipline and lack of consistency, are going to show in our results. It's going to show in our bank account. It's going to show, right? And most of us only know what, and this is not saying you want to be a millionaire, have hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is our results show, right? Is our tree bearing good fruit? Is it bearing any fruit, or is the fruit poison? Right? Are we nurturing that soil? Are we adding that water, making sure we're getting sunlight? Are we nurturing our business? Are we nurturing ourselves, right? Fourth discipline is the discipline of health. Mentioned this earlier on a live on my page, right? We're in this pandemic, we're dealing with COVID, and you have the mask police. Make sure you're wearing your mask, make sure you social distance. But there are a few conversations talking about make sure you drink water, make sure you drink tea, make sure you're getting the right vitamins and nutrients, make sure that you're exercising, moving your body so that you have a healthy immune system, so that you have a healthy gut, right? Get disciplined. I'm not saying you have to go and spend hours at the gym. It could just be stretching. You can do push-ups at home. You can do squats. You can do lunges. You can do burpees. You can plank. You can do jumping jacks, crunches, sit-ups. There are so many things that we can do at home. You have stairs in your home. You can walk up and down the stairs. You can just walk around your house intentionally, being active. You can decide to stand instead of sitting at your computer sometimes, but getting disciplined in our health. What we put in our body can either clog our minds or keep our minds open, free, and clear. We have to understand that. Our health is very important. What we put into our mouths, what we put into our minds. So we want to get disciplined with our health. That's something that I'm working on. I mentioned I'm looking to lose 20 pounds this year. Don't know where the 20 pounds came from, how they came. I do know that in the last 3 years, I have gained 25 pounds. So that's an average of 8 pounds a year. When the last 10 years prior to that, I was the same weight or managing my weight very well, right? So let's get this. And I got undisciplined in my health. I wasn't working out like I should. I'm eating a lot of brownies, and baby, I love bread. Warm bread with some butter. I love me some bread. I love butter. I'm like, I might be able, I can't go vegan. I like butter and cheese too much. Don't give me no ghee. Butter, just, you fry your eggs and butter, it's a little different than frying your eggs and some olive oil. That butter, it just, I don't know, it has flavor and taste to it, right? Fifth discipline is the discipline of ignorance, right? Now, this one is interesting. Am I saying be ignorant? No. Ignorance is simply the lack of knowledge, right? We don't know what we don't know, and it's okay not to know. If I knew everything, baby, I would be the richest woman in the world. I would have more money than Jeff Bezos. Trust and believe. If I knew everything and applied it, right? Because you got to apply the knowledge. There are a lot of people that have knowledge, but if you don't apply it, that knowledge isn't necessarily going to benefit you, right? So it's okay not to know. It's okay to be coachable. It's okay to be open to the mentorship, coaching, knowledge, and guidance of others, especially if they are where you want to be. Whether that's somebody that has is healthier, that eats right and exercises, and they say, hey, here's a meal plan, this, that, or the other. Whether it's somebody that's in a healthy, happy marriage or relationship, whether it's somebody that has a great relationship with their kids, whatever it may be, right? It could be somebody that has gained financial freedom, financial wealth, that you know, like, trust, and respect, whatever area it is, it's okay to not know everything and be disciplined and understanding that you don't know everything. And it's okay not to know everything, right? Okay. Now, you got a bonus for you. You have two bonuses. I love those first five non-negotiables, and I thought about two more, right? So the sixth discipline is the discipline of our emotions. I'll never forget, I was watching TD Jakes one day, and he was saying about our feelings. He's like, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. All right. But discipline for me, and this may be the definition as well, is doing what's necessary even when you don't feel like it, right? Someone may say or do something to me and it makes me feel some type of way, but that wasn't even their intent. And with my emotions, I get emotional, I get in my feelings, and I react a certain way. I do a certain thing, and now we're just in this ball of confusion. So learning to be disciplined in my emotions, to ask myself, why am I angry? Why am I sad? Why do I feel hurt? Especially when dealing with negative emotions, and then processing that, right? Was the other person doing something intentionally? Am I able to communicate to them in a way where we can have a productive, healthy conversation? Um, just being disciplined in every area of our lives, we would all be so much further ahead and have more peace in a lot of our relationships. That's just my belief, right? And then the seventh and final discipline is being disciplined with our words. The good book, the Bible, says there is power in the spoken word. The power of life and death lies in the tongue. This is something that I'm going to work on in 2021. I'm reading the 4 agreements. The first agreement is be impeccable with your word. I feel like I need to sit and just stay on that agreement for Q1 2020 and not even continue to read the book. The second agreement is don't take things personally. I do that pretty well. I don't take too much stuff personally. But there's always room for improvement, right? So I am Jamesia Journay. Like this video, love this video. Leave a comment. I will respond to as many comments as I can. Leave a comment, share. If you're on YouTube, you can share this video. If you're in my Facebook group, feel free to invite people to the videos. I'm going to be more intentional in this group. Income, equity, assets, as well as leverage, and just things that we can use, but understanding that the first thing that we need to conquer is ourselves, our minds, our emotions, our health, our managing distractions, belief system. That mindset, though, the discipline of beliefs is top of mind. Me, and I'm not excluding myself, I am not preaching here. Trust and believe there is much work for me to do. Self work And I just wanted to share these things with you. Thank you for tuning in with me. Like the video, love the video, share the video, comment. I will respond to as many comments as I can. Again, invite people to this Facebook group if you find any value in it. And if you have not done so, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to connect with me, you have my contact information.